thank you so much for coming back. I take it you were slightly intrigued, or this message was meant just for you or someone that you love. So first order of business, soulmate. Sorry. Euclid, you can get in. Come on, don't be weird. Come on. Come on, babies. Okay, sorry. So first order of business, this nonsense about soulmates. I can't even deal. Like, all these people are saying is that as soon as I heard it, I wanted to like reach out and like stop telling people that it's not right. Everyone is saying, and I think it's because they're coming from a place of hurt, that a soulmate is someone unexpected, which is true. And it is someone that will eventually leave you because they're here to teach you a lesson that will hurt you. That a soulmate is here to, that you will be hurt, essentially, learn a terrible lesson, and then they will go. And that this couldn't be further from the truth. There are many soulmates in your life. You are meant to learn a lesson. You are drawn to people that you are going to learn a lesson from. How they go about teaching that lesson is typically not what you're expecting, but regardless, you learn the lesson. Now, if you do not meet your soulmate in this lifetime, your soulmate, your other half, your completion, which is not yin and yang, I oppose this theory as well. I oppose this theory as well, because you are a complete being just as you are. I oppose the yin and yang theory to my utmost. I believe there's a dark and a light and every shade of gray within each and every one of us. You're a spirit dancer, you're a sky dancer, you're a light dancer, you are a beam, you are stardust, you are a prince and princesses of the universe. And you have, and maybe you don't. If you don't have a soulmate yet, that's okay. That means you have other things. When you meet your soul, when you transcend, and if you transcend into this dimension, into this world, from the heavens, from the beautiful light, into this being, and you do it with your soulmate. You dance and you spin and you mesh and you meld and you separate and you come back, and it's a slow. The universe doesn't experience time. It travels at the speed of light. There is no time. For our souls, they don't understand our hurry. We're in this hurry to meet these deadlines because we experience time. We're traveling at a different speed. They don't understand that That is in our souls, our spirits, the speed of light, and anything that travels that quickly doesn't understand what time is. And if or not, they understand the reverse of it, which would be, you know, a black hole or the reverse. So, whatever, you can theorize on that all day long, because I can't travel at the speed of light unless, I'm in my, unless I'm in my meditation, unless I leave my body. But this body cannot travel the speed of light. It's bound. And when you metamorphosis with your soulmate, you bid that soulmate farewell. And you are here to teach people together. So when you unite with your soulmate, there is not this, and this gal Veronica, she really nailed it on the head. There is not this like romantic, like, there is this Romeo and Juliet sense of it in terms of, yes, you have not had them, but you don't, that sense of that isn't there, because when you meet your soulmate, you are here to teach. You are here to serve together. You are his muse. He is your paintbrush. And together, you ignite something that is profound and prolific. So all this nonsense about their, and they'll come and go, that isn't, you have one spirit dancer that you descend with. You bid them farewell, and you say, I hope to meet you soon. Not knowing that you are going to be bound by the constraints of time. Not understanding those constraints and that hurry that you and I feel. If you don't meet that other half in this lifetime, you don't have to justify it. You don't have to justify it. It means the world wasn't ready for you guys. It means you weren't ready for them, or they weren't ready for you. You're here on this earth to experience it all. You're here to hurt. You're here to feel. Imagine if there were no time for you, how could you feel? We say grieving is a process, and we go through denial, and we go through anger and depression and all of these sorts of emotions, and then we cycle through them, and it takes time before we hit acceptance to deal with grief. Yes? Well, that is the message for today. There is a soulmate. That soulmate won't hurt you. And if they do, don't think that that soulmate isn't your soulmate. If you have a soulmate and that soulmate, and you know it in the bottom of your heart, you tell them. You let them know. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be a kook. Don't be afraid to be romantic or too clingy. You let them know. Dude, I think you're my soulmate. We're tied. This is something beyond our... If you don't meet them in this lifetime, it wasn't meant to be. You weren't ready. They weren't ready. They were off teaching someone else some other lesson that needed to be taught. Because together, when you unite, you will know. You will know. They can't leave. You can't leave. You can't leave. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what they do. They pummel your face in, and you're like, you're not supposed to beat women. That's not nice. You should go to jail. You're a bad man. But you look at them. It's a bad explanation of what I'm trying to say. You will know, because they can't leave you, and they can't explain why. And you can't leave them, and you can't explain why. If they do anything wrong that hurts you, despite all of the culture, anything that's ripping you guys apart, you guys can't stay apart. You have to bond. You have to connect. And you connect on that physical plane. You connect on this physical plane in ecstasy. That isn't just sex. That's because you were meant to connect with them in ecstasy here on this earth, because here is the only place that you can feel that. With these nerve endings and with these bodies, it's the only place. And so you F the brains out of each other, please. And if that's all you do is have makeup sex, It's turbulent, and then you said because everyone else is pulling you apart because culture and you're raised differently and money's a B and everything's wrong and nothing fits right. That's your soulmate. F them, literally. F them. And then do it again. And then find another place to do it. And then if anybody says anything about it, just be like, dude, it's my soulmate. There's nothing I can do. Is my destiny is fated. And just tell them to be quiet, and then just don't tell them about any of your business anymore. That's your soulmate. That's love. And they're not here to hurt you. If you look at them and you see anger and you see all of these human emotions, and then you look past it and you see that sparkle, you see that shine, you see that thing, you see that light that you descended with, that you kissed goodbye, and you feel whole, that's your soulmate. That's your soulmate. Enjoy the pain if they hurt you. That's pain from your soulmate. I mean, don't enjoy it. I mean, you're not going to enjoy it, but embrace it. Embrace it and feel it. And accept it for everything that it is, that it hurts. And don't let go. That's your soulmate. Do you want to come back? Do this all again. If timing in the universe has said, it's time for you guys to unite. It's time you've lived all of this and you've lived all of that, and these bizarre mechanics, somehow you guys came together against all odds. You guys don't speak the same language, you don't come from the same country, you have different beliefs, and nothing fits. Nothing fits, and yet and he can't explain or she can't explain, like, why did I come here? Why did I go there? Why did I buy this thing? Why did I ask for your number? Why did I not stop thinking about you? There's no yin and no yang. That's unity. That's a wholeness. That's your soulmate. Love it, embrace it, cherish it. Accept it for everything that it is. Accept it. Accept them for everything that they are. Accept them for not being able to accept you, because no one can. I haven't met anyone yet. I met one woman, one beautiful woman from Russia who is actually Turkish, and she's a beautiful, beautiful soul. Gulnara is the only person I've ever met, even beyond my mother, that it accepts people for just who they are. If you're late to the mosque or late to class or you can't deal, she says, I'm trying to understand. That's one step above everybody else I know. So bless you, Gulnara, light and love, and may we all follow in her footsteps. And don't let go of your soulmate just because somebody said your soulmate's supposed to hurt you, or your soulmate's supposed to leave you. You're meant to do something. You're meant to work with your soulmate. If you have met your soulmate, you are meant to do something. And if it's not some profound earth godly thing that you think it is, it is. Whatever you do today is going to affect tomorrow enough to change the world, even if you don't think so. Maybe you give birth to a child. Maybe you teach a child one lesson that teaches some other child a lesson that will grow up to do something that is going to impact. There's a reason, and you are part of it, and you follow your gut. You follow your heart. In the name of love. Never let your soulmate go if that's who it is. You stick it out. You follow through. And you accept. Always. Thank you. And I hope to have some more videos for each zodiac sign coming up with some tarot reads and maybe just oracle reads. I have a divination game in the works that I'm fabricating out of crystals and my own cards that I made. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share so that anybody else that needs to hear a message about love can hear it. There's no money for me. I don't want anything except for anyone that needs to hear it know that they're loved, and to teach anyone that doesn't know how to love to love. And ciao. More to come on self-love. because that's the primary.